Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and the Hunter Biden pardon. It may not be a done deal. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. And if you're not watching us on YouTube, please check that address in the lower right-hand corner. It's youtube.com/@explainamerica. And when you get there, please hit subscribe absolutely free. It really helps us out. Guys, the Hunter Biden pardon is the pardon heard around the world. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody wants to know, how could this be? How could this happen? How could it be such a blanket pardon, so historic, that it is only rivaled by the pardon of Richard Nixon? That's it. Only two pardons in history have ever been this sweeping. Richard Nixon, the former president of the United States, and Hunter Biden, former junkie. That's it. Those two people. And now they're saying, well, this pardon, it kind of violates Hunter Biden's Fifth Amendment rights. It may not be able to stand. This thing could make it all the way to the Supreme Court. This pardon could be thrown out. And wouldn't that be something? Now, I'm not a legal eagle, and I'm not even a legal beagle like Snoopy might be. So I'm going to have somebody who understands a lot more about this than I do explain it to you, because I was stunned to hear this as well. But apparently this pardon might not stick. I want you to watch this video and let me know what you think in the comments.
So he was singled out, and it was for preferential treatment all
That's
along.
great. That's a great turn of phrase. Now, we're going to get to David Weiss's statement in just a moment. But David Schoen, some experts are saying that this pardon could actually backfire on Joe Biden. Is that true?
Oh, absolutely. Actually, there are a couple interesting things about it. But I have to say your intro was awesome, and especially when you consider Joe Biden's statement in giving the pardon when he said, in my entire career, I've always adhered to one simple principle: tell the American people the truth. So anyway, I think there are at least two elements to this that are very interesting. It could backfire because a broad pardon like this removes the Fifth Amendment right for Hunter Biden, at least with respect to any federal crime. So I would expect you'd see a subpoena potentially from the House or the Senate to inquire about Ukraine activities and all of that sort of thing. Remember, this covers an 11-year period, 10 years and 11 months. But the other part of it is there's a real question whether a broad rather than specific preemptive pardon is valid. Interestingly, the Brookings Institution wrote a piece when they suspected President Trump was going to give broad pardons, and they suggested that it's not valid. In the Nixon case, he was given a broad preemptive pardon, but it was never tested in court. So someone could challenge this. There are a lot of implications to this, but remember, the breadth of this pardon is so great that Hunter Biden literally on November 30th could have sold 10 kilos of heroin, and he's given license now, at least for any federal crime, to avoid any prosecution for that. It's any federal crime he committed or may have committed up until December 1st.
Well, that's a fascinating point about the Fifth Amendment, meaning he has to tell us now what really happened, or he legally is bound to, because he doesn't have that constitutional protection. That is very, very important for everybody to remember.